Hi, I'm State Representative Glenn Anderson, representing the 5th Legislative District, which includes Sammamish, Issaquah, Snoqualmie Valley, Maple Valley, and parts of Renton and Kent. We are now in the 8th week of the legislative session. We're over the halfway mark, and we're now beginning to move toward really crafting the state budget that will be the final work product of this session. As you and I both know, the state economy remains weak. As a matter of fact, at the end of next week, we will have a new revenue forecast for the state next Friday. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be down another $500 to $700 million. That means additional budget cuts will be necessary on top of the ones that have been speculated about to this point. That is a real challenge. As we've gone through the numbers over the last 10 years, the state of Washington has had no private sector job creation. And as you and I both know, private sector job creation is what allows us to spend for public goods and the things that enhance our quality of life. Equally so, the rate of personal income growth has dropped over the same period, 10 years, about 20%, which means paychecks are getting smaller, not bigger. Also, the most basic cost of living item, food, over that same period, that cost inflation has been about 40%. The short story is Washington State is getting poorer faster. Sometimes in various communities that's masked because those communities do a little bit better than the rest. However, it's a critical issue for the state of Washington if we're going to be able to balance this budget. Our focus will be to get a budget out by April 24th. We'll see if that happens. The pressure on the legislature is significant, and it's going to have to do some things it hasn't done in the past, most particularly real and dramatic reforms to a lot of state programs. That's going to be very controversial on this floor. One of the issues that I'm going to be focused on in particular is reforms to our higher education and university system. Those universities, those community colleges really are where people go to get the additional skills to better themselves. Unfortunately, the governor has put forward a proposal essentially to raise tuition across the entire system by about $350 to $400 million. That's unacceptable. We've got to find a different way, and for all the challenges we've been facing, one thing we cannot do is further burden people as they're trying to get ahead in these difficult times. I'm Glenn Anderson. I look forward to hearing from you as always. It's your input that makes the biggest difference in my decisions here, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.